Hey guys, Silvertorian here, and good, I see you have mastered the art of bird handling. Now I challenge you to collect the sacred statues and find your prize. Anyway, here we are going into the temple, and I believe the map layouts for all of these are basically the same as GoldenEye maps. So, we are inside Targetazan's temple. We can just activate these by pressing A. There are some secret doors here. We just want to try to collect as many of these statues as possible. I checked some numbers while we were gone. We have... Oh, you're annoying. Oop, yeah, you're annoying. We have, let's kill him. What was I trying to say? We have 2 Jiggies, not counting the one we can't get yet, and a Jinjo left to collect. I believe all of them can be found in here. Just try to kill him. Or, no. Come on. Okay, good. Now that we've almost killed ourselves, but we can fall and not make this worth it. I do not really care for how the controls are in this. I will say that much, like right now, the controls, you can use the, so you can use the C stick buttons to aim up and down and pan left and right. You use the control stick to move, oh no, bad. You use the control stick to move forward, left, and then turn forward and back, turn left and right. It's not really my favorite setup anyway. This is a trap. We kill him, we get a life, and we get unlimited rapid fire eggs. So we just kind of want to hold down the trigger pretty much anytime we see an enemy with these, so let's try to do as much as possible. Anyway, now that we've collected 10 statues, we can enter the slightly sacred chamber. We won't be going in that yet, especially since we don't know quite where that is yet. Is this the entrance? Oh, that might be the slightly sacred chamber that we just walked in front of. Yep, because that's the extremely sacred chamber. Anyway, up there is the Jinjo we're missing, so we're gonna have to climb up there and get that. Alright. And... Alright, I don't have that much to say on this entire thing itself, so I'm gonna just talk a little bit about the sequel to this game, Nuts and Bolts. A couple people have asked me if I'm actually going to do that game as well. My thoughts on the matter are kind of mixed. I think it would be interesting, but the game itself I don't feel lends very well to Let's Plays with the actual game design itself. Like most RPGs, for example, don't really work well for Let's Plays in my opinion. I may end up doing it, and if I were to end up doing it, I don't think it'd be a 100% run, simply because I have not 100%ed it. That game is... beating it is not that difficult. Getting 100% is kind of difficult, and my vehicle designs kind of are not all that impressive. It just kind of goes for jack-of-all-trades stuff, so I'll debate on it more. We still have a long time before we actually reach that point, so... as we get closer, I suppose you guys will either find out when I do it or find out when I say I'm not going to do it. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say on that matter. So I think we want one more, and then we can enter the extremely sacred chamber second. So let's just keep looking around, see if we can't find one more, get completely lost in the process. Okay, yep, there we go. 20 statues gets us access to the really sacred chamber. Alright, and just to point something out, once we get back to there, if I can remember how... oh yeah, I remember that's where we go to get the Jinjo, so it's just the next left will bring us here. Okay, if you remember, the door on the left had opened first, which was supposed to be the slightly sacred, and the door on the right opened second, which is supposed to be the extremely sacred. We're going in the right one first. And it is the slightly sacred chamber. Shocker, they switch them around. Whichever one you enter first will always be the slightly sacred chamber, and the second one will be the really sacred chamber. Nothing really special about that, I just thought I'd point out that little caveat they put in there. Anyway, let's go into the really sacred chamber now. And cutscene time. Look, Banjo, there's another Jiggy. This is just too easy. Yep, we'll have the game finished in no time. But what's this? The doors are closing. This is Targetzan, Halt, mortal. You thought you'd get another Jiggy that easily, eh? He is the Despotot Dizzy... I can't pronounce words. Right, this is Target Zan. He is the boss of the first world. So how this works is really simple. You just see all the targets here. You basically shoot them all, and that part will disappear. And he will summon a minion, so... looks like they're called Moggies, and he will summon a minion for you to attack. With each body part that comes down, he will have a face added on and fewer targets, and each face will be able to actually shoot at you. And ooh, I had a feeling there was a guy right next to me. And let's just the aiming is just so twitchy. Let's destroy that. Oh, I thought I destroyed them. Oh, there's a time limit on them. So we just want to destroy it. Wait, what? I thought there was... Okay, I don't even know anymore. Anyway, we're basically pretty much done here. We just got to kill his minions there. And grab some more eggs. Let's kill another minion somewhere. There we go. Okay, now he's moving again. I do not know how I hit that target there. And now that he is just down on his own, we have to kill more of his little minions. And I will say, more of the later bosses are more interesting than this. Let's see. I don't want to spoil any of their names yet, but let's just see. The second world. That boss isn't too bad. I like him. We need to fight him, though. After that boss, there is third world. I don't think that boss is too bad. Right, you've beaten him, now suffer as I invoke my sacred self-destruct. So, just don't be near him, and his sacred self-destruct won't even hurt you. Anyway, there is the last Jiggy we can collect so far, so... where's the door? Door is over here. So we're pretty much done in this first world for now. Let's just check the totals. Let's see, view totals. We have gotten all the Jinjos, all the notes, all the other collectibles, with the exception of one Jiggy that we cannot get yet. So, alright then. Let's just leave the world for now then. Alright, let's see if I remember the fastest way out is to go through the secret passage. Come on, open the passage. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but you open the passage just by pressing A. And it sounds like that jerk is back. Just kill him, and I think we want to go to the right here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure all the layouts for these places are just reskins of like GoldenEye levels. So nothing very impressive at all. And like I said, there are two more of these, and they're each more obnoxious than the last one. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way, cool. Alright then, and here we are at the exit. Kind of amazing I can remember my way around these, despite the fact I haven't played it in a very long time. Anyway, here we are back in the lobby, and we're just going to leave the temple and leave the world. Let's see, I suppose I can grab the Jinjo from the Jiggy from the white Jinjo right now as we get ready to open up the next world as well. So, yeah, there is all that. Okay, let's just take the teleporter here. World enter, exit. And the entrance is down in here. Okay, let's just head over here to Jiggy Wiggies and go right on in, since we have more than enough Jiggies. Actually, if I'm correct, we'll be able to open up the next two worlds, actually. If so, I'm just gonna end up doing that right now. Okay then. And here is the puzzle. And nothing too bad, looks like. Like I said, they're not really bad puzzles at all. Come on, grab this. Especially early on with the amount of time they give you, it's nothing difficult at all. And done. I said done. There we go. You've completed Jiggy Wiggy's challenge too, so go now, the Great One will show you the way. Alright, cutscene time. I've seen a lot of cutscene time in this game. A lot more than the first one. Alright then, and this just triggers the Crystal Jiggy once more. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. I can't say that name with a straight face, or at least not in any serious context. Alright, and this hits a mine shaft from the looks of it. This would be the second world, Glitter Glutch Mines. Like Glitter Glutch Mines, even if it is host to someone who actually gives you one of the most annoying Jiggies and Cheeto pages later on in the game. Anyway, since we have enough Jiggies, I'm going to open up the next world as well. So here is Jiggy Wiggy's Challenge 3. Alright, so we just want to press in... World 3 is another really fun one. The boss from World 3 is... let's just say there's a lot of questioning on why they did certain things with him, and I will point that out when we fight him, but that actually won't be for quite a while. Anyway, here is Jiggy Wiggy's challenge number 3. Great One will now show you the way. More cutscene! I may end up having to upload this at a greater rate considering how many videos this is actually going to take. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea, especially since I'm going to play in, like, decent sized chunks. And there is World 3, Witchy World. That's a really fun one. We won't see that one for a while, though. So, let's not concern ourselves with it yet. Actually, Witchy World is host to a really obnoxious minigame as well. There are a few extremely obnoxious minigames. I'll complain about those as we come across them. Anyway, we are not worthy enough for the next challenge. Come back later when you do. How many Jiggies do we need anyway? 14. Alright, nothing too bad. Okay, so now with that complete, we still have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna grab 2 secrets. Anyway, that is nothing important as of yet. So, actually, I'm going to show you guys the way to the next area so I can at least have the warp point to it and not have to worry about it. What you want to do is come over here, jump up on this edge. I suppose the high jump was unnecessary. And then just climb over here and climb up on top. Once we're here, we can just kind of roll into here. And this will bring us up to the next part of the Isle of Hags, which is the plateau. If I remember correctly, yep, there are notes in the overworld actually, so trying to collect those is very useful. Here is the warp point for this area, and what am I looking for? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Is it up here? No. There's a few more things I want to do before I have to end up this video. There he is. This is Jam Jars. Jam Jars will appear at a few locations in the overworld. This particular one has to teach us how to use fire eggs. A new mechanic is that you have multiple eggs that you can use, of varying types. Fire eggs are basically just blue eggs that can burn enemies. They do more damage, but you can't carry as many of them. Let's see, yeah, you just tap R to bring your eggs up on screen, and you just keep selecting through them, or cycling through them by pressing R repeatedly. So, that's basically all there is about that. I'm going to open up this next door, the switch here. You have to open it by pressing, or hitting it with a fire egg. And doing that will open up that little door there. But we're not too concerned with that yet, since that will lead us to where Witchy World is, and we don't need to see that yet. Alright. Sorry, Jinjo, we can't help you yet. We can't break this boulder. Anyway, what's over here? We can't use those yet. Up here on the ridge there is a... Ooh, more notes. Grab the notes. More notes. An empty honeycomb piece. That's right, there's stuff in the Isle of Hags. How much is in the Isle of Hags? Few totals. Oh, I have the only empty honeycomb piece. There are 4 moves total. Not doing too bad. 2 Jiggies. Where did I get 2 Jiggies? I don't remember. Anyway, in here is... Honeybee. And Mistress of the Honey. Why couldn't you be Mistress of the Jiggies instead? Because that would have made your quest too easy. However, I can grant you extra energy units in return for empty honeycomb pieces. Suppose that's better than nothing. Don't be so rude, Kazooie. Wasp lady. Honeybee, I'm a bee, not a wasp. Right you are. Really, Kazooie, can you just be polite for more than 0.2 seconds? Yeah, we want to trade. Let's get more life. How this works is you come up to here, you can exchange your empty honeycomb pieces for more life. I believe it's only 1 for the first expansion, but you need more for after that. So for the 4 that we had, we got 2 life expansions. The next one requires 5, and we have none. So we won't be able to get any more life for a while. We'll just take care of that later. Anyway, I guess before we finish this off, I'll go get that Chicky from the Jinjo village, the white Jinjo family. Jump in the silo. We want to go to Jinjo village. Hey, you know what? We have time. I'll show that off. I'll show that off later. Yeah, it's not a concern yet. Alright then. White Jinjo family was over here. Yes, they were. Actually, that little doorway there is the other way into Wooded Hollow and where the first world is, but you're unable to get up there without the ledge grab, so like I'll just demonstrate. With the ledge grab you can just jump up there and nothing too bad, but you can't do that without it, so alright, into the white Jinjo family to get the Jiggy from the Jinjo. Alright, he's incredibly happy. Let's go talk to him. Unless... Oh, they may end up just giving it to us. That's right, because we have 2 Jiggies from this world, so yeah, it's just by... That's right, just by completing a family, you're given the Jiggy. That's right. Anyway... That's pretty much all we have to show for now, guys. This has been Silver Praetorian with another episode of Let's Play Banjo Tooie. Let's Plays Banjo Tooie. Proper grammar there, ain't it? Anyway, next time we're going to tackle the second world and just keep going from there, seeing what else little backtracking we can do to finish off the first world while we're at it. Anyway, guys, I will see you then. Later.